Harmony Brown with GreenWorks. I'm the founder and CEO. We've got Michael Craycraft. He's our president of service of GreenWorks. And then we have Molly Shoemaker. She is our fractional CFO, but she is the leader and I don't even know your official title over there, Molly, of RTC Accounting. What is it officially?
Director of Analytics.
All right, awesome. So yeah, we've been working together for a year, I want to say, almost 13 months now, and it has been a phenomenal year for us over this time. And ultimately, we've made some major goals together and did very, very well. And so going into 2024, we're trying to kind of get to our next level with our company and want to kind of pick Molly's brain on how we can elevate our executive team's comp plans. So that's what we're talking about today.
I do feel like we have some known or unknown mind blockers of salaries in place to where like it sometimes feels like certain people don't feel like they have kind of some impact or they don't really need to have impact because they're going to make what they make.
I think lack of control is more demotivating than just risk. I think lack of control is demotivating to most people, where risk can really go either way. Like I said, for the salesperson, that risk is going to be what gets them out of bed in the morning.
So you could almost do like a tier of percentage of like, hey, if you get to 80% of the goal, you get 0.5%. If you only get to 70% of the goal, you get 0.25. Just kind of tier it that way. Is that what you kind of mean?
Yeah, you can definitely do it that way. The other way I've seen it done is let's say you have 5 different metrics, and they're getting, that 0.5% of income. So maybe each metric is 0.1% and every metric they hit is 0.1%. They don't have to all be the same though either. If there's some that are absolute, like, this is the most important one to hit, maybe that one's 0.3% and the rest of them are like 0.2. You can separate that based on what the priorities and initiatives are for the business. I just wouldn't make it so that you're going to change it every quarter. You don't want them to feel like they're chasing a different carrot all the time.
I think one final question that I would just have for Molly is if we are trying to definitely come from a motivational place in terms of the compensation, we can definitely dial the numbers in with you. The wonderful thing is that we do have RTC to help us build this stuff out. We have been a very high growth company. We want to have a really, really high growth year. And we want this to be motivational, but at the same time, there's an accountability element with this. Is there anything that we haven't asked you or that we're missing from this that you would just add for us to create for our leaders as we do this?
Yeah, you talked about the KPI dashboard. I think that's going to be really critical, and understanding the cadence for that. We don't want it to be something that they become all consumed with. At the end of the day, they have to be running their department, but we want them to see it in a frequency enough that it's keeping their thumb on the pulse, keeping them motivated, keeping sort of that carrot in sight for them, and being really clear to be able to match up the KPIs with their commission or bonus.